Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are back with another game of Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons. I'm excited. I'm happy.
Yay! I didn't know if I was supposed to use my inside voice or not, so I just did a weird whisper.
No, it was good. I'm here for it. I like it. I'm
Delaying,
excited.
or am I good?
Oh, Puck is excited, as you can tell.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, big boy.
Whoa, what a dog.
It's gonna make my dogs bark. Sorry, our dogs, right, Pogo? He's looming again, in case anybody's wondering. He's trying to fix my mic.
I don't think it's very bad. I like it. It's a lot
Pepper
better than
says
it
it's
was.
not bad.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
he's
think it's
determined,
good.
though.
Okay.
Determined. Hey, FYI, I don't know if it's actually happening, but one of my TA friends, shout out to Leah, is potentially listening today. So we gotta get the best possible recap here.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
We've also got, I'm just having my celebratory drink because, congrats, Kyle got arrested today, so cheers, everybody out there.
I did hear that Kyle
Congratulations,
got
Kyle.
arrested.
Yay, Kyle.
I heard that Kyle got arrested. Wild.
Yeah, so he got arrested for simple assault, so we'll have to see where that goes. We do have the charity linked down in the description today, so super chats will go to me, so please don't do the super chats unless you really want to send me money for some reason, but we want to shout out to the charity, A26LA. Maddie, if you want to take it away about that charity.
826LA is an organization that works across the United States in multiple cities and states, not just LA, to teach kids like K through 12th, both creative writing skills and life skills. And it's a great organization if you want to help the kids.
Oh yeah.
Gotta help children learn how to read good and do other good stuff too.
We're here to help the kids. And
Yeah.
defeat the puzzle house.
Yeah. That's why I throw tentacruel / Tangela monsters at you and almost kill Voldrin. So last time on Guns, Magic, and Steel, last time you all had found yourself inside the Tallworth Manor, but through magical arcane shenanigans on the doors of this manor, whenever you open a door, you end up in a random location. So this has caused the party to be split, and you don't know where the other half of you are. And you also went in, and half of you found yourselves in the conservatory, where you were almost immediately attacked by a plant monster that I described as a cross between Tentacruel and Tangela, and definitely had a beak. This managed to swallow Pogo and Voldrin and Kakamakis at different stages in this combat, and that brought Voldrin down to 0 hit points.
Again.
When he came out, he had failed like 2 death saving throws. One of you poured a Crazy Eddie potion in his mouth that would normally do damage. But I actually, after this adventure, I really didn't want Voldrin to die because of my joke healing potion.
That would have been really funny, though, to be fair.
It would have been really funny. But by the way, after last episode, I made Crazy Eddie's discount healing potions. It's public on the homebrew and D&D Beyond. If anybody wants to use this chaos engine for your campaign, they're available.
I do love
anyway,
some
so
chaos
Voldrin,
engine.
yeah, Voldrin, our good druid Milo Tealeaf managed to stabilize Voldrin,
No,
and
Milo's
you all
in the
are
other group. It was actually
Milo's in the other group. You're
it was
right.
Pogo.
Oh, that was the problem. It was
Yep.
Pogo, because we
Pogo
had the
managed to make a
barbarian.
successful heal check.
That's
I'm a
what it
man of
was.
medicine.
Pogo,
A stroke of genius from Pogo.
So at this point, we basically,
was,
I'm unconscious for the next hour.
yeah, it was the most thinking Pogo had ever thought, and it saved Voldrin's life.
Yay!
And we're very proud of him.
Yay.
I picture Pogo's brain like Patrick Starr's, where it's like the inner mechanisms of my mind are an enigma, and then the milk spills over.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Kakamakis and Pogo were the definition of my last 2 brain cells as their friend was dying on the floor.
This
that's
might be accurate.
We saved
Listen,
them.
team, I was really stressed.
We were really hoping for that DVD screensaver corner strike on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. In the other room, we've got Calypso. I'm sorry, I always want to say your name and not your character's name, and my brain froze, and that's what you just saw happen on screen. Yeah, exactly. But we saw Calypso and Milo and Vyra found themselves in the study with Lars, the henchman Tabaxi, that you all sort of chased out of the room, and you were able to discover more information about this mysterious weapon and reference to an illithid wizard scientist dude, which is a big deal in this world because we were pretty sure all the illithids had been killed off in the last war like 30 years ago.
Awesome. Are we starting again? Is it gonna
What's
be?
up?
Is it room 1? Is room 1 beginning again? Team.
Room 1 is beginning again. Room 2, you guys are taking your short rest, so please enjoy your short rest. If you want to go ahead and roll those hit dice.
How many do I even have?
Well, this
3.
is the first encounter after a long rest, so you can use all your hit dice.
No, I can only use my what is it? I only regained 3.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So,
What a bad situation.
I might have some spell slots.
It's fine. This is fine.
I do. I have some spell slots
wow.
for cure wounds. It's okay.
This is a
I,
really
there you
horrible
go.
night. What a horrible night to have a curse.
What a horrible night to have a curse. So, we're in the study. Boldrin.
Hey, I have a hit point back.
Boldrin, no natural ones.
Poor man.
If no one can see what's being rolled on roll 20 right now, Boldrin, for one of his hit dice, rolled a 1.
Oh, they can see. They can see.
Okay.
So the
No
old
natural ones
outside can see all of our rolls. They cannot see the DM's rolls as it should be. I got max. I won 1.
Nice. Yeah, and I think last time
was
we'd
literally
also
one off of
decided.
max.
I think team in the study had also decided to take a short rest to regain some healing.
Don't even need it because I didn't get hit. The name of the game with my character is not getting hit. I'm a
Glass
wet
cannon.
Don't get
towel on Constitution.
I'm rolling.
If
1
I get
hit
hit,
dice.
I am rolling saving die. I'm done.
That's why you hide on top of Pogo's head all the time.
That's what. Well, and his head is quite large. There's a sagittal crest to hold on to. So.
All right, I'm almost back at health after 2 hit dice and a healing spell.
I'm proud of
Keep
you.
it up, Boldrin.
I'm 2 off of max, and I rolled 1 hit dice out of 5.
Good lord.
About 3/4 of the way.
Okay. So, your short rest, I think you guys were taking the short rest while Vyra was investigating the study, and you got all of that info last time.
What
Actually,
info
it's
did I
kind of
get?
that had to do, you found reference to a weapon that
Oh, well, that's just
were
great.
with some paperwork, and this weapon you believe is separate from the dinosaurs.
That's
these are
okay. Yeah,
right. There's
that's
two
right.
things going on,
Oh.
and then you also learned about this illithid wizard guy.
Okay, well, while everyone's
there was
healing,
correspondence.
while everyone's healing, I'm leafing through the papers, and I'm like, oh, great. One of these cephalopod wizards. You gotta be squidding me. And of course, everyone laughs.
I assume they're asleep, so.
Yeah, but they're laughing in their sleep. It definitely got through to them.
Yeah, that moose head on the wall chuckles.
It's a magic moose head.
It's a magic. I guess it's
side note. we may have crashed the Wake County Twitter bot from all the retweets and likes on
Oh
Kyle
my
getting
goodness.
arrested because they pulled the
Nice.
tweet down.
Oh my god.
That's okay. I saved the mugshot.
So did I.
Alright, I'm gonna, can I do a perception check and see if I can glean anything else? Because I know we picked up a little bit about the gems with regard to getting around the house.
So why don't you go over to those gems? I feel like you've already made the perception check to like find them. Can you give me an Arcana check to get a sense of how they
Oh
work?
god, yes, I can give you an Arcana check. I can't promise it's gonna be a good Arcana check. I can definitely do one. Hold on. Hold on, I'm maneuvering.
Do you need me to come
Love
help
it.
maneuver?
19! Awesome!
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
natural at this.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely,
These
you're a
gems
natural at
look
this. This
very
is
suspicious.
listen, this is the kind of trap that you yourself would set, right?
There's a reason you hang out with
it's-
Pogo.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah.
So you've seen these gems, you've seen let's see. Nope. You didn't see that because you were out back, you were in the back, not out front.
But I surely heard some exploding.
So you
Oh,
heard
right,
some
we did-
exploding.
We didn't roll great perception on that.
Yeah, I think you can maybe infer, right, that there was an explosion, there was a door, maybe these two things were related. You've also seen, these gems, definitely there's magic around them, and it is, you know enough Arcana that this is the same wizard that was like setting gem-based locks and traps in the mine did this too. But this one feels, this one you can tell with that 19, you can tell that there's two parts to it. One part of the gem is it's like taking up most of its magical RAM, right? Is in it's putting this barrier that goes all through the walls. So there's like magic going between these. There's two gems, one on each side of the doorway, and they're going across the doorway, and it's sending this like little magical ripple all through the walls. So that anytime anybody tries to pass a threshold, even if you bore a hole in the wall, this transportation effect is there. And so you definitely get that sense, and you're not really sure. And you do think that if you could like destroy one of these crystals or remove one, that it would break this enchantment. But that brings in the second part of the spell of this magical workings that you lean up to that gem, you tap on it, right? You sniff it real good. And there's also, you can tell that there's a like protective spell stored in it, and you think that that's tripping your like rogue senses here of like, oh, that's booby trapped, that's something
Spider
bad's gonna
sense.
happen if I try to mess with this.
Okay, roger that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna relay this information to Calypso and Milo, obviously. I'm assuming that they're conscious now. Are they conscious?
If you wait an hour, Calypso's woken up.
Right.
Everybody is
hey, Kat,
conscious.
What exactly do you make of all this? Do you think that we ought to like try to destroy these gems, or is it maybe like a better idea y'all hold hands and walk through at the same time, hopefully landing us in the same place and not just chopping all our arms off at indeterminate places?
Well, realistically, I think it might be a matter of doing both. We need to go through every doorway, archway, anything that we might consider a door together at least very close to the same times. But if we can destroy them on our way, at least it would mean that in case of a retreat, we would know where we're going to end up. If we get separated, we won't.
That's right. All right. What do you think, the fellow short?
I don't know what
plotting member?
happens when these crystals get destroyed. I say we all hold hands, jump through with our eyes closed, and get ready just in case we fall into a big old pool.
Wait, Milo, weren't you there at the explosion? Oh, but you don't
Milo.
associate those?
He does not.
Okay.
Okay.
That's up.
Oh, that's right. Milo was like, you were like looking at a flower.
Yeah, he almost
Milo-
ended up in a completely separate room, but only by the luck of the dice did he end
Oh,
up in
it's
a
Milo-
room.
pretty.
It is by precise providence that you even managed to end up in here. I shouldn't have even asked, honestly. I shouldn't have asked you. No offense, of course.
Oh, of course. No.
Well, usually the smashing the gems thing, that's more pogo speed than mine. I don't like I'm not very strong. This will come as a huge surprise to you guys, but I don't exactly have the best upper arm strength. I'm usually more of the telling on what's smashing.
Calypso will feign surprise. She's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, okay.
like that.
I don't appreciate that. I don't love that. All right. So then I propose maybe we just hold hands and hope for the best. But then we might end up in a place without a cat.
Do you know of a way to disarm it? Because when we went through in the mines, we just needed to use a little bit of magic to make it settle down.
Do I know how to disarm it for my Arcana check?
So what check is this?
Maybe investigation?
Give me investigation and Calypso, also you can roll that too, or you can give advantage.
I don't know.
I'll give advantage.
I don't know what's going on.
4.
Okay. So go
Roll
ahead and
again.
roll again with advantage.
Okay. Oh shite! I don't know how to roll with
Just
advantage.
roll again.
Oh no,
You've
just
already
roll
rolled.
one more time,
Okay,
because I doubt
okay,
you're gonna be
please?
worse than a 5.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Oh, you
Well,
tried.
the info you will get for free, right, with that 5 and the 8, is just like, you're a rogue, that's a trap. You might be able to do something with a trap.
Well, that's just great. All right, here's what I can offer, Kat. You tell me if you like this idea. Maybe I shoot some firebolts at it, see what happens. Or maybe you do something with your magic, because I know you got that nice Arcana check, huh?
Your character's using Arcana checks in character. I like that.
Maybe you use some kind of arcane investigation to look further into this, huh, Kat? What do you think?
It's just fourth wall breaking value.
I'm doing my best.
Listen, we don't know the common parlance of the 9 hells, right?
We love fourth
Who
wall
knows
breaking.
what kind of...
We're all very
Yeah.
big fan of Ryan Reynolds as his Deadpool rendition. We love doing it for gags.
I don't think I have any more, as a player, I don't think I have any more insight about how to deal with this than you do. I just recall that it disabled... Did we see the cat do anything when he took off? I mean, I didn't. I was unconscious. Did anybody see him do anything?
Oh, no, you guys, it just looked like he walked out the door.
Maybe he just doesn't care where he ends up.
Yeah, and I meant, Erica, I meant to give you this on that Arcana check earlier. I thought I had, so, you, because you got such a high Arcana, the gems that you remember disabling in the mine, you had to give a spell. These definitely feel the opposite of that. There's already a spell in it that's just kind of waiting as a booby trap.
Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Any kind of trap kind of thing. All right. Okay. So here's what we could potentially do.
Does dispel magic? If none of us know dispel magic, there's not a whole lot we should do, and we should just hold hands and walk through.
Oh, wait, Kat. There's a bunch of shit in here that we might be able to use to our advantage. I see a desk. We could use the moose. You know about the moose? We could use the moose. What if we made some kind of large barrage? You see what I did there? And then we activate the spell by shooting at it or what have you. And then, if it does explode or do something horrible, Well, we'll be safely tucked behind our barrage, unless it
Okay,
summons
while
like a giant
she's
missile
while
or
she's
something.
saying this, I'm just gonna like kick the desk over so it blocks away from the door, and I'm just gonna be like,
Okay.
"Fire away, darling," and I'm just gonna sit down.
Okay, so you've knocked that desk over, so it's like a barricade, and you're like standing behind it like a blast shield.
That was the idea.
Okay. All right. So if I'm looking at here, I'll be a good GM because I can move the desk around on the map.
Ooh.
Um
I'm looking at the map right
yeah.
now. That's the idea.
Okay.
But I also want to express to the team that I am with, I'm like, yeah, so again, there is no guarantee that the spell in there doesn't just like summon some kind of horrible critter we then have to fight. And I am certainly not in any mood to do any kind of fighting. So
Well,
what
we
do
don't
we
even
think?
So sorry, Vira, do you want it like here or do you want it like back here where you are just flipped over?
Well, Calypso flipped it, so she
Yeah,
gets to decide where it is.
I just flipped it over. I didn't do any additional work.
Okay. So
So-
this is flipped. And kind of like there.
Okay, I
Sure.
prep. I'm getting ready to shoot a cantrip at one of the gems, but I look over at Calypso and I say, "Are we sure we want to do this?"
I'm gonna
Okay.
motion Milo over to make sure he's not gonna be in blast range and be like, I'm just gonna
Okay.
gesture.
Yeah.
to
So
go
you guys
ahead.
are crouched down behind, and just for mechanics wise, I'm basically gonna have that act as probably have stats like a wooden shield. That seems about right.
That's fair.
That sounds
Okay.
all right.
I don't know
Okay.
how heavy of a desk it is, so it makes sense to me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I think this. Okay, I cast Firebolt.
Okay.
And gets a nat
So
20.
You
That's-
guys firebolt.
Let
With
me
a nat
destroy that
20.
fucking gem. Goodbye.
Okay, so you guys are crouched down behind this desk. Hold on, I need like hardness and like hit points of a wooden shield.
Yeah, there's
Probably
a lot
won't
of
have hit points,
firepower.
right?
No, it
well,
has hit
it's-
points. It takes an
Yeah.
amount of damage before it will break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, okay, cool, but why don't? Sorry, welcome to me googling things very fast.
Oh, it's
I
okay.
happen to
Taking it
have my handy dandy Dungeon Master's screen right here if you would like me to take a look.
for full-on assault on the door was probably
Is
not.
it supposed to be easy, difficult, moderate, hard, very hard, or nearly impossible?
Hold on. I'm giving you
Let's go with not very hard.
heavy wooden shield, which is gonna have 15 hit points. Okay.
Alright. Yeah.
So
Okay, this bodes well.
sorry. I needed to get that into my head. Because all right, so this is what happens. You guys are crouched down. Vira, you like peek your head. It's mostly just like nose and horns, right, above the desk. You cast your firebolt, you see it hit one of the gems just dead center, and manage to duck down behind the back behind the desk. You guys hear just this shatter, and now I need to pull up the spell.
Oh, Jesus. Imagine
Um,
too, I'm doing finger guns. Like when I'm shooting my fire cantrip, it's finger guns.
Excellent. And the air is just filled with it's that same sickly purple and black magic that was all through the mines, that just it feels, there's enough necromancy in it that it turns your stomach.
Okay, Jesus Christ, awesome. How quickly is it filling the room?
And hold on, that's mostly flavor text to stall while I look up the spell.
Okay, okay, good.
Okay. So what this is, so it's this wave of necrotic energy, and so it's just this like a blast of that.
Blast? Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically it's coming like towards you. So I still need all 3 of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
I
knew this was a bad idea.
It's a DC 18.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, do we get
Pretty
any
easy.
bonuses for being undercover? Usually partial
please say
cover
yes.
is
No.
+2.
So I hear that. The answer is no, because the shield is going to take the first 15 hit points of what gets to you.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. I like that. I'm good with that.
Okay, 15.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm rolling sweet. Ooh, it's all net 20s. and
Okay.
15s.
Me and Milo.
Okay,
But-
so none of you make the save. So this is going to do, it is, just read this. Why is it out of my brain? It's 9d8 necrotic damage.
98?
Yeah.
Not 98, 9d8.
Yeah, 98. Jeez.
So that would be 38 points of damage, but we're going to take 15 off of that. You guys, this desk like disintegrates into purple and black
Woo!
dust,
Spicy!
and you guys get hit with the rest of this. So that is going to be 23 points of damage.
My
I'm down
Constitution
again.
Save me. No, am I
That's-
screwed?
You did.
That's the
It was,
exact
sorry, it was
number of
DC
per-
18.
Inside.
It was an 18? Oh my god. You said so
Yo.
23 damage. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Where am I at?
Are you guys all dead again?
Oh, wait, let me check. Let me check.
I'm down.
I think I
No,
might
I'm dead
still
for
be
the
okay.
first time.
You said so 38 minus what is that? Come on, I can't
23.
math. 23
23.
damage.
Yeah.
I am still standing,
Thank
but
God.
not by much.
Thank God
Okay.
one of us is still standing.
So now
I have 9 hit points. Okay, so I am instantly gonna go do. The gas doesn't do any continuous damage.
No,
right?
it's immediately dissipated.
Okay, so both of you are down.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh my god! What do we
So
do?
before you panic, you still have 2 of those crazy potions. I still have 2 of those crazy potions, and Tea Leaf still has 1 of those crazy potions.
Okay, I am instantly going to administer one of these crazy Eddie potions to each of my very good friends as soon as humanly possible.
Don't roll a 1 or you're gonna kill us.
as soon as
Okay.
impishly possible.
Soon
Can we
as
get a
impishly
preemptive F
possible.
in the chat?
Preemptive. Okay, all right. I don't
F's in the
appreciate that.
chat.
All right, what am I rolling here? 1d6.
Yes, roll 1d6.
All right, show me the money. Roll number 1. And roll number 2.
Who's
Okay, a 2 and a 4. So who did you give the first one to?
Who's closest to me?
We're both right beside
Milo.
you.
Milo.
So
Oh,
Milo gets
okay.
the 2, Calypso gets the 4.
Milo gets the 2. So the 2, it does nothing. But
I'm like
the
slapping
4,
him back and forth.
The 4, so Calypso, you regain 1d4 plus 2 hit points.
Hello, cat! Please wake up! I cannot be here by myself with my own thoughts.
I have
This is too
4
much.
hit points.
Jesus Christ! All right, I'm so
Okay.
Okay, you use your medical check and get the halfling up, please. I'm stressing out.
Okay.
So
if I
but
use
pause, I'm going to say that's an action, so I am going to have Milo make a death save.
What do I do for that?
It's
Just
just a
roll a
flat
d20. Yeah.
If it's below a 10, you fail. If it's a 1, you fail twice.
Milo, do not fail.
That's a fail.
Okay,
it's
so
not
it's
bad.
one
Good,
failed.
good.
Oh,
So-
Think of the
That's
bright
one
side.
failed death save for Milo. So, and I'm about to give you guys your action, but I want to give Milo just a moment here. So you've fallen unconscious. Is there anything that's kind of running through your mind in that like last moment of consciousness as this necrotic wave is coming at you?
I was just thinking about that flower I was looking at earlier. And how
it's
pretty
a
it
really
was.
pretty flower.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So
Love
Not
it.
as
sad.
dramatic as your wife and daughter.
That's all I got.
True.
So sad. I'm like
Okay.
welling up over
Now you guys can kind of, but we're in like some pseudo initiative here, just because we've got the death saving throws. So Vira and Calypso, you can go ahead and take an action.
here. Horrible idea. Awful idea. Cat, you gotta wake up. I have exactly 0 potions left. It is up to you to save this short man.
I'm gonna like sit up kind of coughing and just kind of assess a little bit of what's going on. Rub my
I'm
temples.
a ball of neuroticism. I'm just neurotically pacing.
And I have a DM question.
Yes.
My help action, because it can be used in combat, would that apply to using the potions? To roll twice and take the better number? Because I have like a very specific help action for I have Master of Tactics.
Yeah. You know what? I will
So-
give that to you.
Okay.
So I'll give it to you because these are a wonky joke item. Go ahead and
Alright.
roll the d6 again.
Okay, I will go ahead and... Well, I haven't rolled anything yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, it wouldn't apply
Oh, okay.
while I was unconscious, right?
True.
No.
True. So
So
you
I'm
want to try
going
to
to-
feed him a potion.
I'm going to give...
And roll
Well, I have to
twice.
give it to
Okay.
somebody else. So, because I can't help myself,
Okay.
right? I assume?
Right. That's
Okay.
true. You can't help yourself.
Alright, there's no help for me. So I'm gonna like still be kind of coughing, and I'm gonna pull out one of my potions, and I'll hand it to Vira and say, "It's okay. You can do this. You won't hurt him with this one, I assure you."
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm like, my little hands, which like barely cup around the bottom of what I can only imagine is kind of like a flask-like thing.
I'm
You
gonna
can just hear the clicking of my little claws on
I'm
it. And
gonna
I'm just
pat her
like,
a
oh my
little
god,
bit
I'm
with
gonna screw
my-
it up again.
I'm gonna pat her a little
Okay.
bit with my paw. I've got floofy paw pads, so it'll be okay.
With beans.
The
The
beans.
beans.
Have toe
Aw.
beans.
So, Vira, can I get you to go ahead and roll 2d6 and take the higher of the two?
2d6. Okay.
Thank
4?
God that was a 1, you all. This killed him.
Okay.
God,
A 1 and a...
Jesus,
Okay,
for
so
real.
a 4. So, Milo gets 1d4 plus 2 hit points.
You're gonna get killed by joke
I'm, like,
potions.
I'm holding the potion. I'm like, please, just open your gullet up and just take this and do what you can with it. Don't make me look bad again.
I roll
I'm
that.
already so
Wait,
embarrassed.
what just happened?
Yeah, you should probably roll slash
D4
roll
plus 2.
space 1d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oopsies. No spaces? Wait. Never mind.
Spaces.
Space after the roll, but you got it.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
humiliated. Oh, well, Milo, please.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. I do like to see that. That's very
Yeah.
good.
All right.
Okay, so you've got a whopping 5 hit points.
Yes.
Okay, how would the gang here feel about maybe another quick short rest while we wait for the other?
So you know what? While you guys are discussing that, let's put a pause here and go to the other group really fast.
We're gonna end up just spending the night in here.
Yeah.
Five
all right, I'm
weeks
gonna-
later.
Okay. So I think I brought you guys all over to the conservatory. We should be able to see that here. Okay. So we're gonna go back in time to like starting to get to the like we're still in y'all's short rest, right? So you have all your healing from that. That's totally fine. But I'm gonna say that Voldrin, you're still sort of unconscious. Does your cannon disappear when you go unconscious?
Nothing in the rule says it does, but I don't also see a way for it to take any actions other than defending itself with its normal AC and saves. So
Gotcha.
not
Well,
incapacitated,
in my
but
mind,
it just kind of goes dormant.
Okay, in my mind, it like crawled over your body, and so you're like in a cage of its creepy
Our DM
spider
is
legs.
Our DM is so nice to
Gross.
us. I would have rolled it as if it was prone.
And so you're sort of still unconscious. I really want to know what Pogo and Kakamakis are doing with unconscious Voldrin while y'all are taking a short rest.
Genius
So-
conversation, I'm sure.
So I, as the only normal thing to do, Pogo gets really sleepy. Last time at the end we had eaten some healing leaf, I think. What we thought was healing leaf.
Healing leaf.
Alleged healing leaf.
Right.
Actually, just narcotics.
Which made us a little bit tired. And
Yeah.
so I decided to use Voldrin's plump belly as a pillow. So I have
Okay.
kind of laid on his belly.
I love it. Kakamakis, what are you up to?
Kakamakis is just chilling in one of the planters, sleeping. Doing normal stuff.
Inside a
Same.
plant.
Curled up in a little ball.
It's a good call, actually.
You're curled up in
Probably
a ball
stuff
with
on
the
ground.
plants. You're just like straight up surrounded by basil. Like,
Poison ivy.
Yeah,
Doesn't bother
really.
him.
Who puts poison ivy in their greenhouse? Come
Yeah,
on.
that would be. I mean,
Evil
who makes a
people.
torture house? So
True.
That's fair.
Super villains.
Um,
Super villains.
okay, so we've got team naps going on here. So that means that if I have the cannon where I thought it was, like, Pogo, your head is also under the cannon, like between two of its legs.
good enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's starting to
Pogo's
not
like
freak
gone
Pogo
to
out so
sleep,
much.
looking straight up at that cannon's grundle.
Alright, so it's not an action. So I think the cannon will take a second and angle its eye that's between those legs down to look straight in his face, and then just kind of straighten back up like, whatever. I'm not going to take actions.
I love it.
Pogo
So, okay,
sleeps
so you
more
guys are
soundly knowing
doing
he's being
this.
watched over.
You complete your nap. Which of you do you think is the first to wake up? I can make you roll for it if you want.
It's almost certainly not going to be me.
Yeah, I think maybe Pogo could probably wake up first.
Okay.
Because Pogo
So-
has the tendency to drool, which can sometimes get to be an alarming amount, and then he starts to choke on his own drool a little bit. But yeah, so I will. I guess Pogo can wake up first, and I will try to discreetly wipe as much of the drool off of Voldrin's belly as I can, so that he won't notice when he wakes up.
So, Voldrin, I think this might be when you wake up. I think you wake up with Pogo wiping his spit off of your shirt.
Smearing it in, more like, probably.
Pogo, what are you doing?
You had wound only curable by spit.
What?
New wound caused by weird plant room.
I remember the plant, but
Yeah,
That doesn't make
don't
any sense.
think too hard. Don't worry.
alright.
You okay now?
Is it dead?
I don't know. It have a lot of teeth and weird eyes, but it just been
It's-
sitting there watching me sleep.
There's slumped Tangacruel over to the side. Its beak is just open.
Plant's over. Well,
Oh, that thing. Yeah, it did.
yeah, looks dead. Looks dead. Alright, well,
Let's check on
I-
other man.
I think I'm okay. Yeah, how's the lizard? Is he okay?
I go and gently shake Kakamak's shoulders.
I want to see what a Goliath thinks is gently compared to a tiny kobold.
Kakamakis takes 1d20 damage.
Yeah.
Snaps Kakamak's neck.
1d20
maybe-
damage is terrifying. I just want to point that out.
Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Pogo, just roll
God.
a strength check. Just a strength check.
Please do not snap his neck. Oh my god! Pogo,
So-
no!
So Pogo,
I'd be
you
seriously
get
impressed
up
if he does.
and you kind of poke Kakamakis. And Kakamakis, this is where you wake up midair as you're shoved off of this very cozy planter, and you wake up on the ground on your back.
I didn't
You-
know
you
plants
awake?
could throw things. Yeah, I'm awake.
It's strong plant. They also make weird wound only spit cure.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I smart. You listen to me.
Pogo, one of these days I'm going to give you a little lesson on prepositions. It'll be a lot of fun.
Okay. What
Not today. though.
proposition? Oh, okay.
Preposition, not proposition.
Oh,
It'll be fun.
yeah, I know.
Promise.
That. I know that is. No need to teach.
All right.
Uh,
So, what? I don't remember. I don't remember there being a greenhouse next to the front door, but apparently that's where we are. So I think there's something a little suspicious about this house.
I have plan. You no worry, hurt man.
My plan, by the way, is for you to always be in front of me,
That
relative to enemies.
I thought you knew that.
Apparently not.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right.
So
I can still do a bit of healing on everybody. How are we doing?
honestly, you look much worse.
All right, that will be when
I feel
I
fine.
use that. At that point, I don't think. I know technically casting the spell is supposed to break the short rests, but
This is
okay.
this is when in the story. This is when you cast the spell. I
what
love it.
figured. Okay, so I'll cast the spell, and of course, as we all know, what that means is small little spidery monsters come out and use silk to stitch up the wounds with their needle-like legs.
That is
I
out on that.
Pogo
I hate
kind of puts
everything
his-
about your character.
Pogo puts his arm around, or actually, he pats what he considers Voldrin's pet's back to be. What did I? 6y or something? 6.
I think 6C was
Yeah.
probably it. Yeah.
Yeah,
sounds
6y. So
like
I'll
6y.
pat 6y's back, like knowing that she's probably a proud mother.
In case
She
anyone
is
doesn't know,
proud.
my arcane cannon literally has no consciousness. It is entirely Pogo just projecting emotions and perceptions onto it.
It's great.
Okay, you want to do plan?
Yes. Let's.
Okay.
All right.
Myra! I start yelling.
Whoa.
Was it really loud in the mic? Tried to move my
It was
head.
a little loud.
It was loud. It
Sorry.
was loud.
Sorry.
Pop.
No, that was you were just really embodying Pogo's character.
I was
there.
really in character. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I start walking around screaming. I won't do it again.
All right. Hold up. Maybe let's not scream. Let's let me think about it.
Could work.
All
House
right.
not that big.
So I have a question. This
Mhm.
greenhouse presumably has a bunch of windows. It's basically windows all over the place, right?
Mhm.
And I can see outside.
Mhm.
What is outside of the greenhouse?
It looks sort of like it would open out into a garden. So it's almost like an extension of the greenhouse.
So is the
It'd be.
oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
So the floor plan is sort of like we got like a Roman villa thing going where like we
Like
got
a
rooms
courtyard?
all around a central courtyard.
Sure.
Okay. Well, that explains why we couldn't see it from outside. All right. Pogo,
Me lord.
you think you could like throw something through one of these windows?
Of course. You
Alright,
want me to throw
well-
you?
No. Maybe one of these wooden planters here.
Okay, I try. You want now?
Make a
Please.
What check?
strength saving throw for me.
Cool. Saving throws.
You pick up this planter that's bigger than Kakamakis and just hurl it straight through a window. There is shattering glass. It's a thing. But oddly enough, you can look out, right? You can look out, and through the hole, you see glass on the ground, right? You can see glass on the ground outside, but you don't see the planter you just.
All right, and no planter goes through and hits like Milo in the face, does it?
Oh!
Stand by.
That'd be
Exactly what I
amazing.
was picturing.
This is actually what happened when that explosion was happening. It was the planter.
It did. It did. It went through the door.
None of you have any idea where that landed.
Maybe we're lucky and it killed the tabaxi tomcat.
God, can it please? Can we please?
So
think about
does
this.
Pogo get to roll damage for where it lands?
So
Give me a second. Let me just do.
She's laughing, but we're all gonna be horrified when it actually landed on Barbie.
no way,
no.
Barbie's inside.
Yeah, and that thing
Maybe
is not
Levitail.
necessarily outside.
You don't need to roll damage.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh, no.
Sorry,
Okay.
Milo.
Now you want me to throw you?
No. I another idea. Well, why don't you go first, and then Kakamakis, then me, and we'll go through the far door. I don't know, closed door.
Wait, you
But-
want to go through door
Closed door is where we
or
came
through
from.
hole?
Anything.
We make hole.
No. Let's use a door.
Okay.
All right, but
Pogo's like, I just
You-
did all that goddamn work, and you guys don't even want to use the hole I just made.
I made a huge hole.
He worked so hard.
all right. Well, Pogo, let me explain why I don't want to use your hole. I was hoping
I hope you
that
don't.
whatever enchantment. I was hoping that whatever enchantment was on this place only affected the doors. Apparently, that's not true. So, I know the doors connect to other doors, which is the sort of place you come into a room from. But what happens with the walls? Maybe it connects to the roof, and maybe we fall through. I don't know all that.
How you know that?
I don't. But we don't know what happens with a random hole in the wall. But we do seem to know what happens with a door. And I prefer the devil that I know.
Oh, you want me bust through door again?
Well, let's try to open it first.
Bold.
With like the door handle. Let's try that first. And if it doesn't work, then yeah, you can bust right on through.
Last door make boom. So
Well, I mean, all right, Pogo. Would you be happier if you got to smash the door?
no, I smash enough stuff.
Okay. Well, why don't you go and open it then?
Okay.
And then wait for all of us to go through together.
Deal. You want ride?
Why don't you give Kakamakis a ride?
You want ride? Kaki Maki?
Yes.
Okay, I pick up piggyback ride Kakamakis. Easy with claw.
Love it.
All right, I'll follow behind them with the arcane cannon trailing because I'm not entirely
Okay.
confident if it counts for letting the whole door like continuous lines of people since it's technically a magical item and not an organism.
So which door are we going
Check.
through? Southern door? Northern door?
I was going to say northern, but I don't actually think it matters a whole lot for gameplay. But roleplay wise, I was hoping we'd go through the northern door.
Okay, we'll role play
Okay.
northern door then.
So, just so I understand the
Very important.
marching
for the
order.
roleplay.
Yeah, very. We've got Pogo with Kakamakis piggyback, and then and then Boldrin, and then your arcane cannon.
Yes.
Children, big
Correct.
mistake. You're gonna end up
Okay.
by yourself and hurt.
But Vol'jin, like, within an arm's length.
Well,
Pogo's
yeah.
scared to let him out of, like,
Out of character,
a foot or two away.
Yeah.
we all managed to go through the same door, and within the time that it took for all of us to go through, it didn't switch to a different room.
That's true.
So,
Except,
Boldrin,
That is
except for Milo.
well,
But he came in
took,
later.
Yeah, he took an entire extra, like at least a round or so worth of looking at stuff. So Voldrin is
He
thinking
did
that
look at a lot of stuff. That's
Right.
true.
Voldrin is thinking that basically there's probably some kind of time delay. Like once a creature opens the door and steps through, it links to the same room for some period of time, or for like it keeps linking to the same room for some period. If another creature steps through, then it will link again for that period, something like that. And he's not sure if the cannon is going to be linked through the same way. So he doesn't want to put the cannon between him and everyone else, just in case whatever mechanism it is that keeps it going to the same place doesn't activate for the cannon. And then he ends up in a different place from the cannon. And he's not sure how it's going to work, but this way is very close to how we all got into the same room the first time. So fingers crossed it'll work the second time. That's his thought process.
Okay, you ready to be open? And are you ready, Maddie? Are we good to?
I'm ready.
Okay.
So as you open the door and so you open the door, Pogo, and what is your intelligence?
Always
a good question.
It is an 8. My wisdom is a 12.
Okay. So you open the door and it's a door. You can see another room ahead of you. Voldrin, what's your intelligence, Voldrin?
16.
Okay. So if you peek around, you like almost get a headache because you see this like flash of like different possibilities in the doorway. Right? And it almost looks like 8 rooms trying to be in the same place at the same time.
What wrong?
But if
no, we gotta get through the door. There's no sense staying here and starving or whatever. Let's go.
Doors.
No, just
so
fronty ride.
No,
we all go through.
Let's just go through.
Fronty ride.
Okay.
I want you to think of Pogo with Kakamaka's piggybacking while holding the halberd.
And I'm picturing that, but Voldrin on the front,
Hey,
like just Pogo is
you know
just
what?
like the dad of twins. He's just
Nothing
like
in the-
holding both.
Nothing in the mounted combat
Maybe
rules
Bjorn.
precludes Kakamakis from treating Pogo as a mount.
That was exactly my thought.
The only thing that he can't do is take control of Pogo, because Pogo is another PC and is an intelligent creature. So Pogo always has to have his own initiative, his own actions. But yeah, other than that, Kakamakis can treat him just exactly like a mount in combat.
Okay, so
including if he had the mounted combat feat, directing damage from Pogo to
Stop
himself.
trying to break the game while we're live, Dapper.
Okay, so Pogo...
Break it off screen, and then we can have a conversation about it over on my other channel.
Fair.
Pogo, right before I step through after opening the door.
Wait, does this make Kakamakis bunk his head on the door jamb at the top?
I assume he's like small enough that
I mean,
he's not sticking over
Kakamakis
my
is
giant head.
short, but he's not that short. How tall is Pogo?
Well, you're on my back, right? Pogo's
I thought it was on your shoulders.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like piggyback, so your head's like even.
Oh, okay. That probably wouldn't be a problem then.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay. So my only question for you guys, as you walk through, is do all of you, including the arcane cannon, walk through this doorway in approximately within a 6-second period?
I mean, normal walking speed, I would assume that I'm through like 3 or 4 seconds after Pogo, and then same thing for the arcane cannon.
Yeah, because this would be in one round.
Yeah, basically, I'm not taking any.
Okay.
Yeah, the cannon would be at the tail end of that 6 seconds, would be the answer.
Yeah. So perfect. So let's have Pogo roll me a D8.
Uh-oh.
5.
It's a 5. I love it.
You
just
run
walk
into your
into
thing you
the
threw.
study.
Yes!
So
Hold on, let's hear what actually happens from the DM. Who knows?
She said study, I think.
That's what the study. You guys walk through the door to see cowering behind a line of purple wood and dust.
We just
you see
look like
Vyra
we've been...
shoving another healing potion down Milo's gullet and him waking up as you guys
We just
Enter the room.
We just look brutalized.
What a nap!
So,
It's been a really
looks
bad
like you've been having a good time too, eh?
Oh my god,
hey, guys.
Pogo! I run up to Pogo and
How
I see
come-
Kakamakis is on his back, and I'm like, what exactly is going on here?
Oh no, you've been
Come on,
cheated on.
lizard.
I
Come
yell.
on, the lizard.
Oh yeah, don't worry about him. He Barbie dad. I yell for you. Why you no respond?
Listen, Pogo, I know my ears seem very big, but there's some kind of like magic. Well, how do I explain? You know the tingly stuff you sometimes get hit with? There's a lot of tingly stuff in this walls. It's making it very hard for me to hear you. I could not hear you, Pogo.
You mean girl Goliath tingly stuff?
Well, no, not quite that. We have not had that talk yet, sir. You better
Do
not
you
be asking me those
believe
kinds
in
of questions.
magic in a young girl's heart.
Girl's heart.
Okay. So
Listen, I know you got bee on the mind, but we have not discussed the birds.
Well, okay. So you have bad hearing, or
Yeah, Pogo, I can't hear shit. Look at these
That's a-
earrings. And I
okay?
look at Kakamakas. Listen, lizard, get down. You know that's my spot up there, and if you farted or something, I'm gonna know.
Kakamakis just kind of gestures to his shoulders. Get up.
I am not getting on his. I look at the cat. I am not getting on his back.
I'm just standing up and brushing myself off with my 2 hit points.
So,
So you guys fight giant plant here?
What plant? Pogo, we fought a cat. We fought a big. You see the cat here? Imagine bigger, smells worse, and worse haircut. Orange.
Thank you.
Is that what we fight?
No.
Vulture?
You guys.
No,
You fought something. You fought something? I look at Vulture and I'm like, did you take care of him? Did he hurt himself?
Pogo is fine. Now, me on the other hand, not so much.
That not cat we
Thanks.
fight, right?
No,
Vulture
no.
got eaten.
He
Well,
got
so did
eaten.
Pogo.
Pogo got. Well, what the hell were you fighting that was big enough to eat Pogo?
It was
Big
like a plant.
Huge.
It was like a plant, and it had tentacles and a beak and teeth, which a bit redundant if you ask me. But you know,
Like a
as you
plant.
do, a plant.
Got some kind of
Fine.
like large Venus flytrap or what?
Well, it was more of a vine thing, you know, lots of vines and tentacle-like vines, and you know, like one of those really weird cartoon books that they only sell to people who are adults.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
even
I don't know
gonna
what you're talking about.
I don't know YouTube's terms of service, but I
I
know
am
exactly
not-
what you mean.
I don't know what he's talking about. On record, I don't know.
I'm not even gonna
I love
try
it.
and roll an insight check to have any idea of what he's talking about.
on Minecraft,
You just- You just
in
don't want to
Roblox.
know.
He's talking about in Roblox.
of course.
Obviously.
Okay, all right. So, and I'm like pacing back and forth. It seems to me that we're in some kind of magic house because you
Aye.
guys ended up in one place, we ended up in another, and this is not the layout of the house that the cat and I saw when we scouted this place out. And
Well,
what
for
that
one,
means-
Vyra, we came through a window, and there is no window in this room.
Well, that is true, but I also did not see a greenhouse when we were scoping this shit out.
No, it's in a courtyard, so the whole place is built like a square, and in the middle there's an open
So-
bit. But we tried
so
to
how-
throw something through the window, but it broke the window, but we think it landed in another room besides this one, or the greenhouse.
Well, we
so here's
tried
the question.
to destroy the gems that do that, and that did not go well. I do not
No,
recommend it.
no. We don't need to tell them about that. We don't need to tell
Zero
them.
out of 10. I would not recommend attempting.
Yeah,
We
you
don't
make
need
loud
to bring
noise.
them in the loop.
We know about that.
Wait,
You
Do we
just
still-
you step side it.
do we still have a dynamite?
You're the one carrying it.
Oh, am I? That's out of character.
I
don't
need to
even
know.
remember.
I need to know. How did you guys all get here in the same place? How'd you all end up in the same room?
Oh, we just went through the door in a line.
Like fast or like slow or like thinking happy
was-
thoughts
It was
or like how'd you do it?
Walking pace, and I don't. I didn't think we had to think the same thing. I didn't ask anyone to.
Right, all right.
Diaz,
So
perhaps
you weren't-
you look a little bit banged up. We look a little bit banged up. This has been quite the endeavor. We did fight that cat that showed up earlier the other day, I
Not
believe.
like that cat.
Right before all of those creatures starting attacked us, land and air both, that we...
Oh, chicken dad cat?
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. So
Okay.
it might be
Barbie
within... It might be within our best interest. We're going to start running low on these potions that seem to have an inconsistent effect. It
Don't worry,
may
I know
be
medicine.
They are a discount.
it may be beneficial for us to go through together as best as we can, make an attempt for an exit, and then drop a stick of dynamite on our way out.
Well,
Listen,
what I would. Oh, so go ahead, Pogo.
I learn now. We all
Oh.
stay close me. I can't protect if you far. I learned that in plant room.
That's a good lesson.
Oh, you learned something? I'm so proud of you, big guy.
It
You
turned
really...
out you always stay on top me, so I never have to learn before.
Well, that is true. I like to stay on your head. It radiates a lot of heat. I gotta be honest. It's very comfortable.
Yeah, my head kinda
Calypso is
itchy
just
without you.
questioning there. Like, your guys' relationship is just a big, giant question mark as to, like, how, why, what.
Alright, well,
Don't you ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
It's okay.
Common
That's an
catchphrase.
internal character thing going on right now. It's just Calypso's just like,
I am definitely clambering onto Pogo's head though at this point. I am clambering my way up, and once I get to the top, I do like a little spin, like a dog would do when it's trying to get comfy. Feels right.
Kakamakis is still up there.
I kind of look at Kakamakis. I kind of give him the old, once over. You can stay, but I'm watching you.
alright, well,
Okay.
so here's my idea. One, if we need to take a little bit of a break, because well, the three of you don't look too good.
No, we
neither
don't
do
feel
you.
so hot.
Well, that's true, but you look like you're on death's door.
At least they not drool all over their shirt like you.
That was
Oh,
you.
that's so
Pogo.
embarrassing, Voldrin. That's so embarrassing. You
I-
drooled on your
I
own
know
shirt.
what you're not know what you talk about.
I think it
Pogo,
might
what happened
be
to that
best.
wound that needed spit?
All right.
guys heard it now.
All right. We should probably head back to town with what we've learned, recuperate our losses, potentially grab some more gear, as we're at the point where we're running low, and
But
we
how?
should. What do you mean how? Let me
What
finish,
door-
and maybe I'll get to the ending, peasants.
Alright.
Calypso's starting to get frustrated.
Yow.
Maybe a
This
good
is something of a
bio
cat
We
fight,
will
huh?
go through doors together with the intention of leaving. We will let Pogo go first. Naturally, we will follow in behind him. We will do our best to support and do as much damage as possible on our way out of here. But we can't just sit in their study and take a nap.
But now this has been the plan I've been trying to get to for a while now. These crystals are what's causing the whole problem, right?
Crystals
Well.
spew necrotic gas, Voldrin. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to tell this more clearly.
Let me
That
give you the
gas
plan.
kicked our ass.
All right. Now, it's going to take us, what, maximum 5 seconds if we hustle through a door. All of us get through. Then, we're in a completely new room. Who knows how far from here? Meanwhile,
The
there's a
cat could be in
50-second
there.
dead cord on the dynamite. So, we get through about 42 seconds later. Boom!
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Okay,
I-
but there
I-
is. We cannot like. I'm at this point. I'm walking forward. I'm gonna grab Voldrin by like the scruffs of his beard and look at him in the face, saying, "We don't know when we take the exit door if we will end up back at the door we started. We cannot drop any dynamite with any time limit on it until we are actually outside of the door. We can light it and throw it back in, no problem. Hell, we can even plant it at the cornerstone of the house. It does not matter where
She's
we
What-
put the
laying into
dynamite."
What about this? I put it right next to the crystal, and I spool the dead cord behind us. And we only
Listen,
light it
Vuldrin,
once we're
but if
through
you-
the little door.
as someone who experienced the aftermath of this crystal firsthand, all it's gonna do is start spitting gas everywhere. There's not anybody in here we're trying to gas. I think
Wasn't me.
I'm just gonna. Okay, Pogo. Yes, I know what I know your brand. We really got to be focused here. All right. I don't know if maybe it's the best idea to be setting dynamite if we might end up coming in the door that we just set the dynamite in, leaving.
Well, that's why I said we spool it through. If we end up back in the same room, forget it.
All right.
We don't light it until after.
We do
Then
not light it
maybe
till
we
after,
do-
but there's no point in putting a big spool together. It's completely. And we also don't know if the spool is going to maintain its integrity through magical doors.
Well, right,
Maybe-
but I kind of
maybe
want to blow
some
something
kind of-
up.
Maybe some kind of biological break while we're mulling this over.
We are at
Yeah,
the
if
hour
you
mark.
guys.
Okay,
Yeah. Sorry, I was waiting for you guys to come to a decision of what you were
Alright,
gonna
fine.
do.
I just gotta pee.
I won't blow
I'll be right
anything up today.
No, we're
So,
going to blow something
let's-
up today. We're just not going to blow ourselves up in the process. We will blow up this house when we get outside of it.
Okay, so let's go to intermission. Let's take a bio break. I need some water, and we'll be back with more decisions about what we're gonna blow up.
Lots of things,
Sounds
hopefully.
So many things.
everybody. I got freezing.
Hey, okay. So
Don't forget to donate
y'all
to charity.
Yeah, there's charity link in the description, pinned chat. Charity.
It's in the description. I haven't pinned it in the chat yet.
Oh,
For shame.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't
Shame.
produce. But anywho, you guys were deciding how to leave this room.
Well, apparently, no one likes my idea, so we'll just all go through the door. We can have up to 2 people, maybe, on Pogo, so that way we minimize the amount of time it takes.
I already got
And then,
dibs.
So I'll go. You guys have figured this out, so I'll go ahead and give you the mechanic of it. It's as long as you all go through within like 1 round, right? You're gonna end up in the same place.
Okay, that's no one has a movement that slow, so I think we're good.
Exactly. So yeah. So you guys, as long as you're not messing around, right? You can choose to not go through with the group, but if your intent is for all of you to go through together, that's not gonna be a problem. But I would like to know who's up front.
Probably
Well,
me.
I vote Pogo.
Pogo? Okay.
Pogo.
I'll go last.
Okay. Who has an intelligence of at least like 14?
Voldrin.
Just Voldrin?
I don't know.
I'm
I'm
at
just
12.
Yeah, I'm at 13.
Voldrin's the
Okay.
smart one.
Could have fooled
Okay.
me.
Okay.
I still
We're
think my
good.
dynamite plan is brilliant. If only because it involves dynamite.
If you want boom, just hit crystal. Work for me.
Yeah.
Take a pass on that one, big guy.
He is
Okay.
a big guy, isn't he?
That's true, yeah. Quite tall.
I try and watch
At this
my weight.
point, Calypso is definitely of like, do they fuck?
You asked that out loud.
No! Calypso is a lady. Calypso does not say such vulgar words.
It's intentionally very, very vague.
So as you guys go up to the door, you open it up, and as you're going through, Voldrin, you can notice this without a check. If anybody would like to make, it'd be a like straight intelligence check. If you want to try to see it. But Voldrin, what you see as you're going through is you still see that like kind of headache inducing 8 rooms trying to be in one place at a time. But you definitely, there's one room that feels a lot more solid, and it's very weird because you're looking through the door at the room you're in, right?
Question.
And
did
you
we
get the
not
sense.
Did
Yeah.
we not succeed in blowing up that gem? Did it not even blow up?
You absolutely succeeded in blowing
Okay.
up that gem.
Oh, so there's no reason for me to blow it up then.
Right.
Never mind then.
Yeah, so that gem is blown up, and so Voldrin, as you're going through the door, you definitely get the feeling that if you wanted to, you could choose to basically walk through this door back into the same room that you were just in.
Into the study.
Into the study. Yeah.
I'm not sure why that would be an advantage, so I think I'll opt not to.
Okay. So you guys walk through. Calypso, roll me a d8.
Hey. Do. 7.
Okay. You guys walk through the door and into a pretty bare bones room. It's actually pretty dusty. It is servants' quarters, and I brought player's view over here.
Okay.
So there's 4 beds and 1 dresser. It doesn't look like anybody has slept in here in months, though. There's like a solid layer of dust on everything. That's a window across from the door in the far space. So you guys just kind of jumped in
Talk
here.
nap. This seemed like sign.
Well, He's not entirely wrong. It does have beds.
I
Well,
stand watch.
We could put up a watch and we could spend the night. Because here's me concern. All right, we didn't know where we go if we go back through the door. It could be into another place that has some gigantic tentacly monster, and we all die. No, impossible. Now, would it be nice to get back to town and get supplies? Yes.
I would like to roll a perception and an investigation check to check out this room.
Okay, love it.
And I would love to drink one of my potions. My last one.
Okay, so go ahead and just roll me an investigation check, because, like,
Okay.
you're taking a minute to go and look around.
My
Listen,
investigation is shit. I'm just looking under the beds.
You're pretty sure that, like, that rib is broken, and the only thing you can tell right now is that bed looks real comfy.
I mean, we could barricade the door and sleep for 8 hours in enemy territory.
There's a dresser. Look, I've slept in enemy territory a lot. You set up a watch, you get as well healed up as you can before. We got a few people here who can patch up some wounds. Wake up, full of energy, full of piss and vinegar, or whatever. I don't know. Is there a chamber pot?
If you pee on me, I'd be mad.
Well, wait,
I'll be mad too because I'm on his head.
Is that a chamber pot? Because we could just piss in that. That's what they're for.
There are chamber pots under each of the beds.
Well, I'll look under and grab it. See, look, problem solved. We don't even need to establish a pee corner.
Well, Pogo's gonna fill that up in exactly one run. I promise you that.
Well, there's a few of them, and I imagine that the lizard boy here, he's probably got that weird lizard poop pee thing, so don't have to worry about it too much.
We just throw pee out window.
There you go.
Who know where it go?
Into another room, presumably, at this rate.
If it comes in this room, I will scream.
Well, there's only a small chance of that. It's not impossible.
I don't know how small it is. Should we maybe consider that there is like a window in here?
All right.
Mike could check the window out, maybe get out through the window.
That pee needs to be our top priority. I think what our top priority means to be is making sure we get through and out of this house eventually. Now, I don't know where we're going to go, if we go through the door again or through the window or wherever. But, and here's the big thing, we can barricade the door, we can set a watch, we can heal a little bit before we go take a nice long rest. And then, sure, we'll be down a few potions, but I'll have time to, recharge my healing spiders, remake my
I don't know how much
cannon.
I want that though.
Well, would you rather be dead?
Alright, settle down. We may as well take a rest while we have the opportunity. We don't know how long it's going to take us to be able to leave this place. It's essentially a good idea, provided we can make sure that we're safe during that time. Can we barricade the window and the doors?
Well,
I sleep by door.
Let's look out the window. Like, where are we? On the first story or what? Or...
Okay, so you look at that window, and so Voldrin, if you specifically pull back the curtain and look out the window, you kind of get that same flash of, for just a second, everywhere is all, it's multiple places, but you kind of like let your eyes relax, and you're looking outside a first story window.
All right.
It's not facing the road that you came up. It's just like facing the woods in the back.
All right. Well, so we've got a dresser. Is it full of stuff? Is it heavy?
It's solid wood. It's not full of anything.
Okay.
But
But
it's a heavy piece of furniture.
Can you put the dress? Well, wait. Okay. Now, if we put the dresser up against the window, we could put a bed, or even two, against the door and still use them. But it would be hard to use the bed and barricade the window because they're too
Listen.
short.
Listen,
So-
bed
Well, I'm
too small for me, so I just sleep on floor by door.
and I'm sleeping on the big guy's head because I refuse to lose my spot to the lizard.
All right, but that still leaves a few of us who would like a bed. So my proposal is we put the dresser by the window, 2 beds up against the door, and we keep a watch. Pogo says he wants to go first. That's fine. And then we set a watch, and it'll take what? How long does the watch need to be? A few hours?
There are 6 of you. So if you have, so it can be 1 person for 2 hours. Not all of you will need to take a watch.
All right. So, do we draw straws for who gets to not have a watch?
Kakamakas just kind of raises his hand.
I will also take first watch. I also have some ways to bandage myself up a little bit.
You want to take first watch with Pogo?
Me not tired. Just take nap.
All right. Well, I
There you
say we use as much healing as we can to make sure that if anything does break in, we're in as good a position to fight it as we can be. And then we settle in for the night.
I'm gonna roll
I
some
have a
hit dice.
question.
What's up?
Can we fight monster after sleeping?
I suppose if there is one,
Yay.
well then, yeah. Why? Does taking a sleep usually mean you can't fight a monster?
Don't
Well,
don't talk
you said
to
we
him.
might fight a
He's
monster.
going. This guy is too intense for me. I can't deal with him
Pogo.
until I get a couple winks.
Pogo, can you do me a favor and barricade this door?
You mean barrage it? Yes, I do that.
Oh,
Thank
very
you.
good word, Pogo. I like to hear you expanding your vocabulary.
Oh no.
Oh.
I brought too many tokens over. And none of your health is right on the screen. It's fine. It's normal.
This is fine. It's fine.
Everything is fine.
What you want me use for barrier?
I'm gonna cast some heal wounds on her, cure wounds on me, on myself.
Ooh.
Okay. Did I get every...
I
No,
guess
I'm
I'll
missing
start
that one.
dragging one of the beds over because I don't know what else to move.
Okay. I put the dresser in front of the window, if you guys saw that.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it again.
So is the plan short rest or long rest?
I'm thinking long.
Okay.
How long is each one actually? Officially?
8 hours, 6 to 8 hours
A
for a
long-
long rest, though between 30 minutes and 2 hours for a short rest, depending on what the DM decides in that situation.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would call a short rest 1 hour, a long rest if so I will let you get away with 6 hours on your long rest if some of you don't take the long rest, right?
Yeah,
So if
usually
I don't know, I think
6 to 8 hours means that you're sleeping for 6 hours and 2 hours of rest, as in you're just watching, you're not doing anything extraneous during that time.
Exactly. So if somebody can who's not hurt can stand watch the whole 6 hours, then in theory you could get this done in 6.
Yeah, Pogo is already trying to do that anyway because he's nervous.
Right. Well, I just, while all of this is being discussed, had just gobs of little spiders stitching up everything.
Okay.
But by that I mean I used 3 different uses of cure wounds and rolled a 1, and a 2, which almost
Great.
gets me back up to full health.
You rolled
So
3 4s.
What is your total health right now?
My health is 26 out of 28.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. And actually, can everybody give me their current health because I copied tokens over from an old thing?
34 out of 46.
Okay. Oh, it looks right.
Yeah, so
then?
what's happening
Okay.
is those tokens are actually tied to the character sheets, and because you've assigned that bar to our character's hit points, it automatically updates no matter where you put those tokens.
Yeah, I'm at 9.
Okay. So this should be good.
Viola, you want some help? 'Cause I think I do
Yeah,
have
you
some
mind helping me out? I'm kind of wigged out by those spiders, but I think I could suck it up.
All right. So, let's see. Voldrin comes over, and he releases just a double swarm onto Vira.
Oh, this is very gross. Oh god, they're like a bunch of ants.
Body heals 16 hit points.
Ooh, that's pretty
Yay.
nice. I do feel quite a bit better.
See, they
How is
they
it?
might be ugly, but they're really good at their job.
They are pretty good at it, I guess.
Plus,
It doesn't
let's
mean I
be
have to
honest.
like pet him or whatever,
well,
right?
no, but let's be honest. You're from hell. You've probably seen worse.
Well, yeah, but usually it's more organic than this. Or entirely made of smoke. I've
What
said
do you
too
mean
much.
more organic?
No,
These
no,
are as
no, no,
organic as they come. These are GMO-free, all-natural, organic healing spiders.
I've said too much already, Voldrin. Don't push it.
I am.
What's a GMO?
Calypso is actively like attempting to not listen to this conversation.
Calypso,
Okay.
you want some help
Go to
too?
sleep.
I've got
no,
one more use.
no, thank you, darling. I'll be alright.
Okay. So my understanding of the plan is y'all are gonna sleep. Y'all are gonna try to get that long rest,
Mhm.
and Pogo's gonna keep watch for that 6 hours.
I
Sure.
was thinking he was just going to take the first watch, but if he doesn't need the long rest, then I mean, sure.
Yeah, I can just chill, probably.
If he's gonna take a short rest instead of a long rest, then me and Pogo will
Yeah.
keep watch. Pogo can
Well-
have like a snooze somewhere in between point A and point B.
Why are you?
Yeah,
I have
so-
hit points.
It's also like it's like noon, right? It's midday.
That means we have to stay a
so-
while, huh?
What's up? Sorry.
Because we already had a long rest within the last 24 hours. Then, so that means we have to just stay in this room for like another 12 hours.
Is that a rule?
Yeah,
We're
Even
just
if you're
vibing.
hurt?
yeah. You can take a short rest and like heal up a little bit, but if you want to take a long rest, it has to be once per 24 hours. You can't do it more than once in
Gotcha.
24 normally.
Yeah. So that's kind of some of the things I'm trying to negotiate with what's going on.
So
mean,
sometimes that it really will depend. Like if you get blown up like that, you're probably pretty tired, but that might not apply to everybody. in the party.
That's kind of what I was
Yeah.
like. The hurt people are hurt and might want a nap, and so I would give y'all the benefits of that long rest, but I wasn't going to make Pogo like take exhaustion for not sleeping during the middle of the day when he's pretty
if we're-
open.
Well,
if
that's
we're
why
doing,
it would make sense if he took like a snooze. Like if he took like a 2
Yeah.
hour nap, then it would make
Well,
sense.
Pogo took a nap in the conservatory
you
earlier.
can take more naps. Don't
Oh.
don't nap shame.
One of Pogo's
No nap
superpowers is that he can sleep at any
You
time.
can sleep. Just drop of a hat.
Comes
Love
with
it.
a low intelligence.
I'm
I
You
just-
know
just like
that's
can,
right.
like there's no anxiety can make its way into your
Plus,
brain.
his brain is
You
already
can
half
just
off
sleep.
anyway.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. So I am down. So I just want to know: are you guys spending 8 hours getting that long rest with rotating watches, or with one person standing watch and you're going to sleep for 6?
1 in 6.
Okay.
Here we go.
Seems like the
So yeah,
let's just do it.
So
Let's
I'm-
talk about it.
I'm good with it. Please just go ahead and take the benefits of a long rest. And let me know when you guys wake up and are ready to see what else this house has in store for you. It's now about dinner time.
We're gonna die in this house. The benefits of
we
the
haven't died yet.
long rest. Okay, so we are back up to full hit points, and we get to roll for our hit dice back.
Yeah.
Okay, my
Yes.
hit dice are back. I only used one, so I can't get lower than a 1.
What is the roll for that? I don't remember.
A
I thought
D10?
you got back. Is it a D10?
Oh no, that's what I used
I thought-
for health. Never mind.
I thought you got back half, up to half your total hit dice.
Okay,
after.
that's 3 then, which is what I was thinking it was. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So I'm almost back up to full hit dice
Yay.
because I didn't spend that last hit die. So that also is restore all your spell slots, and if you want, you
So-
can prepare new spells.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, and anybody who's watching who doesn't know, a long rest is a period of extended downtime, at least 8 hours long, during which a character sleeps for at least 6 hours and performs no more than 2 hours of light activity, such as reading, talking, eating, or standing watch. If the rest is interrupted by a period of strenuous activity, at least an hour of walking, fighting, casting spells, or similar adventuring activity, the characters must begin the rest again to gain any benefit from it. At the end of a long rest, a character regains all lost hit points. The character also regains spent hit dice up to a number of dice equal to half of the character's total number of them, minimum of 1 dice. For example, if a character has 8 hit dice, he or she can regain 4 hit dice upon finishing a long rest. A character can't benefit from more than 1 long rest in a 24-hour period, and a character must have at least 1 hit point at the start of a rest to regain its benefit.
Listen, you can't experience benefits of a long rest more than once in a 24-hour period unless your DM just hit you with a 5th level blight spell.
I think that's fair.
That seems fair to
No
me.
complaints from Volder.
So.
I
Volder
think
also
I
complains because
usually,
after the next 18
the way
hours.
I tend to do it is that you can do it, but now there's like an extended period now where you can't sleep. You're hurt, but you're not tired.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
would say like we left, we traveled, we fought 12
We napped.
hours. They napped. Then another. It there's like the way I measure it is I tend to measure it like between here to here rather than here to here. So I'd be like, okay, so
Yeah.
yes, and then but from here to here you've now reset it.
All right. So
Right. Yeah.
is the door barricaded with beds?
I think I did pull them over.
Okay. So yeah, there's currently a bed. I'll move a bed over there. Hold on, let me shift people around.
I wasn't too worried
This is
about
not a huge room.
It's fairly small.
Yeah.
But then you think about how every square is 5 foot, so this room is actually a fairly decently sized room in real life.
Yeah.
So it is
Cozy
listen.
spots for dozing.
4 people slept in here.
All right. Well,
Did you pull 1 bed or 2 over?
We'll just say 1. 1's fine.
Okay. That's what's up. All right, you guys wake up. You've had your long rest.
Well,
what is going on?
during the rest, I think people will probably notice that Voldrin is a very non-peaceful sleeper. There is a whole lot of thrashing and loud noises that are not a peaceful sleep.
Vyron did not know that any of that was going on because she's very used to Pogo snoring.
Okay.
Pogo just assumes that that's how all people sleep, based on 0 evidence.
He's a man
Yeah,
of
0.
science.
That was
Calypso
a
is
tiny bit right
just
there.
staying physically as far from Voldrin as possible at almost all times.
Question: does Calypso I can't decide if she would revert to I am a proper lady, so of course I sleep in this bed, or does she go full cat and
Curls
curl up
up in
under
like
it?
a cinnamon bun mode.
Yes.
So cute.
Probably a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. Calypso would probably, because we have our packs, right? So she's got her bedroll.
Yeah.
So she's probably just takes one of the blankets off one of the beds and hooks them up. So she's got a little curtain and just sleeps behind a little curtain so nobody can even see her anyway.
Oh.
Uses the little bottom left corner to just.
Yeah, this is Calypso's room. this is my
Yeah.
space. Thank you.
This is my space. Stay away from me. Thanks.
She comes out wet after a bath.
Yeah.
A mild point, but full cat is not sleeping in a cinnamon bun, but just sleeping in any position whatsoever, and still
Just,
somehow being comfortable.
By the way, Trish, I do think there was a super chat that we didn't read.
Yes, so we're gonna do super chats at the end.
Oh, okay. Just making
Do
sure.
the cat mode where they're stretched out on their back. The way
Yes.
just laying on their back, all
Flexing
4 paws
those
in the air.
beans.
Yeah, all the beans in
Yes.
the air.
So on
Love it.
on waking up, Voldrin will, which of course he didn't sleep in his armor because I don't want to take a point of exhaustion. Thank you. Yeah. I'll stretch it out. That was nice.
Oh my god,
Armor
how
sounds
much
like something for
can,
non-barbarians.
Put his
how much can one man grunt, Voldrin? So much grunting. That's so many dad sounds.
Yeah, he must
Well,
be bad.
I am a dad.
Yeah, he probably is a dad, Pogo.
I
Good
am.
one. You really got him.
I've got a daughter. But we
Oh my
left him
god,
home.
now he's owning himself now.
Classic dad.
All right.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? We still gonna try to get out of this place? If that's the case, Pogo, maybe we gotta move this bed and get a move on. What do you guys think?
I like it. Well, let me put my armor back on. It takes a little bit.
Okay, all right.
Putting
all that stuff
Does
back
your
on.
armor like
Strap on.
grow onto you?
No, it's regular, non-magical,
just-
non-organic.
Okay.
You need to fix that.
So
You need to fix that.
It is
Shep.
chainmail.
Oh no! Shoot, that's the
So
door.
it's chainmail, but the chain, or sorry, it's a chain or what is it? Let me double check. Sorry.
I already know I'm not gonna like it.
Oh, it's scale. So the scale armor is actually like a smock that I've
Mhm.
punched little holes into and then threaded through little metal scales. So it's actually like a smock that you would use if you're like like you're brewing some beer and you don't want to get your clothes dirty. But I've punched holes through it to string together a little metal chain.
Just a heads up, we are at the hour 45-minute mark, so we're 15
Okay.
minutes out from 2 hours.
Yeah. I want to see what happens when you guys leave this room.
I do
now.
too.
Me too. All right, so let's all
Leave the room. Let's do
Pogo
it.
will raise his shield and start motioning for everyone to come gather under his umbrella pose.
All right.
Okay.
Boldrin's going to take out his little dagger, which has eyeballs. You know.
Okay.
Of
And
course he does.
as a bonus action, I'm going to I don't remember what the name of the action is, but anyway, it extends little tendrils that dig into his forearm.
Why would you do
Okay.
that?
Nope.
It's just in case I need to use it.
So
To do what?
So
To drain line force.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I
so
bad.
as you guys open the door, again, there's that like potential of these different places you could step through. But you definitely still get that sense that if you wanted to go back to the study, you could choose to go specifically to that room.
Before we go, do we want to go back to the study? Because I
The
feel like I
study?
could direct us there.
That's where we came from.
It's just an option.
It might be a good idea since we don't know where we're going next. It might be good to see if anybody's actually been doing any work in that room since we've been there. It has been
Has
some
it been a
time.
while?
Study.
Look, you can say no.
Okay.
I would like to prepare my weaponry, so I will be ready to attack when we go through the door.
Okay.
If I see that cat, I'm just gonna beam him right between the eyes.
Okay, I love it.
Hold on. Kakamakis climbs back up Pogo's back and just kind of takes the shape of halberd.
Pogo
I
slightly
love it.
adjusts so that Kakamakis is a little bit more centered.
I would also like to.
Pogo, don't accommodate him.
I'm giving Milo a side eye to be like, okay, everybody in this party is kind of fucking weird. What's your deal? Like, I'm just expecting something bizarre.
Why do
to
you
come
think I
from
keep
Milo.
staring at flowers and ignoring everything else?
I just imagine Milo
right.
like casually lets a bee fly out of his mouth or something.
He lets
There
out-
are
he's talking a
constantly insects like fluttering around my head all the time.
like
Oh,
like
gosh.
flies or
Like
like,
it-
butterflies.
All of the above.
Look. Milo is no thoughts, head flowers.
It's just an indiscriminate
Animals.
Disney princess.
What that sounds like to me is
Right.
he's just always using druidcraft to make it seem like there's just bugs.
Yes.
Or he's hallucinating.
Between the bugs of Voldrin and the bugs of Milo, too many arthropod boys in this group.
No such
So many
thing.
arthropod
No
boys.
such thing.
Has anyone
All the lots
seen?
of their arthropods, except mosquitoes.
Has anyone seen Barbie?
I know. She eating rat.
That was 12 hours ago.
She, probably still eating rat.
All right, probably.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Yeah, that
Loading
checks out.
weaponry. Just loading
That checks
weaponry.
out, sure.
Why are you worried about Barbie? You like? She's sweet.
Yeah, she's okay. It's alright.
I'm just ushering us all through the door. Like, just fucking go.
Okay. So you go through the door. Kakamakis, roll me a d8.
Okay.
You decide our fate. Oh my god, is that the study?
We're just back
It's
right
the
in
study.
Yeah, we got
So
it
actually-
anyway.
God.
I'm actually going to have you roll that a second time because it's kind of like you can choose to go to the study or you can choose to go to a random room, but there's no such thing as a D7. Unless there is in roll
There is
20.
in
Can you roll me a
Roll20, yeah.
D7? Please roll a D7.
There
Dunzo.
you go.
6.
So
We're back in the plant room. We're not getting anywhere.
no, you're back. You walk out the door and you somehow walk back into the same
All
room.
right, let's do it
So
again.
fed up with this house.
Fucking
I'm
puzzle
updating all
house.
my numbers to a D7. Please roll a D7 again. Feels weird saying that.
7.
A 7. You end up back in the conservatory.
All right, this is where.
Holy cow.
Oh, this is a new place.
Yeah,
No.
actually, it's quite lovely.
Yeah, this is new.
No, Pogo, you've been here. You were here. No, like 8 hours
Pogo,
ago.
are you kidding me?
Oh.
Is this the house you? Is this the room you were in?
I'm deciding to trade
maybe.
off of my crossbow into my rapier because that's how pissed off I am at this tomcat that as soon as I see him, I'm just gonna I'm just going right for him. I'm just gonna murk this guy.
Okay.
Maybe
So
we try
you-
other door.
Let's
Okay.
go. Just keep going. Let's go.
Oh, you see that
Roll me-
hole in the wall? Pogo did that. It was very impressive.
Oh,
Pogo?
I've been here before.
Oh, I remember that.
Did you make that hole?
Yeah.
What'd you
Okay.
throw? What'd you throw there?
Wooden plant thingy.
Okay.
It was
Oh,
one of these planters.
Yeah, hold on. I'll delete a planter from the
Nice.
conservatory.
It does sound like Pogo.
But
I was just checking. I was just making sure.
it was this one. It was this one. This one's gone now. Bam.
Perfect.
Damn, that was
okay.
a big, that was a
Okay.
big planner.
It was really big.
We try other door.
Roll me another D8 or D7. Sorry, roll me a D7.
Okay.
Okay. A 5. Oh, that's a new space. Okay.
Yay.
A 5 on
my
a
God,
D7
finally.
gets you here we go. We're gonna be here. We're in the,
The
bathroom,
bathroom.
and I'm I'm gonna get all your tokens over.
Amazing.
We're in a bathroom.
Here.
Amazing.
Is
in
there
a
like a
bathroom.
poop monster or something? Does an Otyugh rise out of the toilet?
Big.
What? No.
Okay.
These guys are
We
classy.
We
Awesome.
walk
They have
into the room and
headbands
into a
and a-
gelatinous cube.
I don't know
Um,
how I would handle the cube.
So you guys are in this space. Look, each of these tiles is not 5
Got
feet,
it.
so you know.
They're
You're
2.5
5
feet by
feet.
2.5 feet.
Yeah.
Somebody doing an
Okay.
investigation check and let's move on.
All right.
Yeah, somebody investigate.
I don't know why I have advantage on, but I got a 9.
You got a 9.
Vuldrin.
Looks like a bathroom.
That's not
Whoa.
very good. Oh, the Kakamakis. That's not very good either.
Kakamakis. Kakamakis, tell me very specifically which area of this room you're investigating.
Bathtub.
The bathtub. Do you poke it?
Say yes.
He licks it.
Oh god, it's a mimic. God, it's a mimic. No.
To mimic
The
that's
bathtub's
used
a
in
mimic.
chronic bath.
You lick the
Uh,
mimic.
What is a
you licked the mimic.
bathtub.
With very kinky things.
And so you lick it and it bites you. Bites you real hard. Sorry, I have a mimic token on there. I'm trying to bring it into the correct layer.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Was for real?
He has
There's a
What- yeah.
bathtub mimic.
this. I look at Byra. I say, "This that tingly you talk about. He have it in his spit."
I would like to say
There you go.
as a
It was
DM,
like that.
as a DM, that is probably the second most cruel thing you would have be a mimic in this room, because the only worst thing you could have is the toilet being the mimic.
Bites.
Yep.
It bites your ass.
We don't know it isn't.
No one licked the toilet. Okay.
Don't need
So,
two mimics.
Yeah, we can't
let me
assume that it's not a
actually-
mimic yet, I guess.
Yeah, so hold on, because you licked it, so we need to resolve that.
Probably like 2 or 3
That's a
damage.
weird sentence that I just said out loud.
There's been a lot of those this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I need this sucker. Okay. So it yep. So I need you. Oh, nope, you're stuck to it. You lick it and your tongue is stuck like you just licked like like you just licked a flagpole in winter.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Someone
so you
pull
are
him
grappled, but by your tongue?
Nice.
Well,
And-
DM, we are at nearly the 2 hour
It's the
mark.
2 hour mark. So we're not. This is where we're gonna pick up next time. This is where we're gonna pick up next time, team.
Nice.
Really good
Why-
job there, TV. Really good job.
Why did you lick the bathtub?
That is a
It was a
question for
really
next
good
week.
move.
Look. Okay,
Find out
you
next
know,
time.
No, let him
Find
explain
out
himself.
time.
A smart thing would have been like just poke it, investigate it, that kind of thing. Look it over. Takamakis is not smart.
How not smart?
Credit for being in character.
Like fried brain, not smart.
He's got names.
Like lick a bathtub, not
Yeah.
smart.
Like
yeah.
you're gonna a foreign bathtub too. It's not even your bathtub.
Oh, he's been making out with that thing for who knows how long.
Oh my god.
You
All
don't want
right.
to touch that one.
Noted.
Secondly, I knew it would be funny.
Okay, so
It was funny. It was
all
funny.
right.
Well, that's
From
pretty
now on, we
Yeah.
are tying Kakamakas up because he's going to get us all killed.
It's too dangerous to be left to his own devices.
Correct.
You didn't want him on my back.
Damn it, Vyra.
But that is true. But that was because I was afraid he was gonna lick you back.
Maybe
All
I
right.
turned into a monster.
I can't wait for next session where we find out that all of these things are either mimics and or living animated versions of like Beauty and the Beast up in here, where we're gonna get attacked
Just a
by
room of a horrific mimic.
we're gonna get attacked by a stool, a mirror, a toilet. All right. Who
All
knows
while
what's gonna
they're
happen
singing.
next at the puzzle house? Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, as well as please donate to the charity. It is now linked in the comments, but it is also in the description down below. So tell us what everybody's up to, and we will wrap out of here.
Oh, hey, I'll go first. What's up? Tomorrow night, I'm gonna be on Dapper's channel.
Oh,
It's gonna be Matt with Maddie. It's gonna be real fun, and then I'll be live streaming on my channel on Wednesday
Oh my
evening.
God.
Some kind of fun pseudoscience debunk. Don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be great.
Matt like Powell.
And-
Matt like Powell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god, you guys are braver than me.
Catch the next episode of
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
That guy is like Kakamakas intelligence with disadvantage.
No, he is a 1 in intelligence. Let's be clear.
He's
Yeah.
got a negative debuff.
He can speak.
That,
Give him
that
that.
makes him at least a 3.
Yeah.
That's true. So I'm gonna popcorn over to Erica. What do you got?
Oh man, not too much. I'm desperately trying to get this video done, but I'm also getting slammed, blasted, if you will, by classes. So hopefully I'll have my current video done soon, but oh god, I don't know. Anyways, move on next.
I'll go. So tomorrow night you can find me by walking up to my bedroom window and looking in, peering, if you will. And I will be
Mhm,
finishing Mistborn Book 2. Feel free to join me.
You need
That
to
is a
you need to
good
peer
book.
really close though. He has to wear glasses, so
True. It's a recent addition to my wardrobe.
I did tell him that he needed glasses like 2 years ago, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not it's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Anyway, I will popcorn over to Bent.
Oh, I have a whole lot of nothing going on. So you can stop by my channel, which has videos, but they're not related to anything important. And watch them if you want. I
Important
guess.
is subjective.
Eh. Who's next? Who hasn't gone yet? T-Lane.
Upper or TD.
I also have nothing going on. Go watch Power Rangers tomorrow.
Yes. So
Yeah,
It's
6
gonna be a
p.m.
blast.
Pacific.
So 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern is going to be the first episode of Matt with Maddie, which is in fact titled Powell Rangers. So I actually recreated the Power Rangers franchise logo in 3D with the right font and everything, but I changed it to Powell. So I spent a little bit of time on this. Is what I'm saying. But yeah, so
It's really good.
Tuesday,
We love it.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, that'll be Tuesday. Of course, me and Maddie will be there. Thursday, there's going to be a video premiere. I don't know exactly what it is. I think it might actually be a like feature-length compilation of a previous series, because I like to do that every once in a while. After a series ends, I'll go back to whatever was before that, cut it together into one video, so you don't have to keep clicking through if you don't want to. Just toss that on the channel. I don't know what's happening, if anything, on Saturday. I do have a Leaving Young Earth Creationism at some point with Jordan from Reasons to Doubt, but he is medically indisposed for a little bit. So once he's healed up, we're going to do that. Till then, yeah, that's my channel.
All right, so I got 2 super chats for us. We got Throw the Door for 2 said, much love to you guys. Thank you very much. And Alicia for 3 said, everything is a mimic. And that's where you get into advanced DMing. It's like the actual house is a mimic, and the floor is a mimic, and the walls are a mimic, and the rug is a mimic. Everything is a mimic. I assure
This
you.
mimics all the way down.
I will be providing such a place at some point, in some year, in some dimension. There will be such a place.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Kakamakis is probably going to be more careful about licking random furniture now.
I will
Is-
be
And I
back.
mean, and that's a good lesson
Is he
for
He
going to
people.
be
does learn, just not well.
Oh, okay.
Mostly from doing.
I will be back on Friday for sure for Dumb Fact Friday, as well as on Sunday for sure for Keeping Up with Katie Joy, if you're interested in those.
Oh, I thought that wasn't weekly.
It's, you would think it's not supposed to be, but unfortunately there's a lot of dumb feck out there. I hope you guys will come by and enjoy spending some time with me doing that, as well as I have another channel that I have started. It doesn't have any contact on it yet, so I'm not sharing the link anywhere yet, except in the Discord, but there's a new channel coming out, and it will be all Dungeons & Dragons stuff moved over there, except for this. For now, this is staying right where it is, because I don't want to move things around and get people lost. So, this is staying where it is, but the beginning series for that is going to be going through the player's handbook, sort of talking and elaborating on what needs to know, and the series is called You Didn't Read the Book, because nobody reads the damn book when you tell them to read the book. So,
That's true.
that's what I will be doing. So if you guys are interested in more D&D content, that will be up soon for you to go and check out, so keep your eyes out for that. And we'll see you guys next time. Say goodbye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Everybody.
Bye.
Everybody.